So today I'm going to show you guys how I save a lot of money by waxing myself at home. I made a lot of video already about how to make sugar wax. I have shorts and I have long form videos. So if you want to learn how to make the wax, you can just go ahead and watch the video on my channel. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of tips and a lot of how I do it like a pro. So it's not just to know how to make the wax, you have to learn how to use it in order to get the best result out of it. So if you want to learn more about that, keep watching the video. Okay, wax right here, but it's still very hot, you know. I just melted it and oh, I like to use it when it's still warm. So yeah, I'll just wait for it to cool down a little bit and I will be right back. Okay, I just wanted to add that this is the right consistency for your wax. Oh, I don't really like the flicking method. I prefer the rip out method. I don't know if it's the right way to say it, but yeah, I've come to find out that that method does not really work well, the flicking method, and it's very painful. Most of the time you have to do it like a couple of times before the hair can, you know, go away. Meanwhile, if you use the rip out method, you probably have to do it maybe once or twice for it to just clear everything. So that's another tip for you guys. I cut a couple of fabrics that I'm going to be using. I placed order on AliExpress for wax paper, but it has not been delivered yet. So once they've delivered it, I will make sure that I test out the paper and see how it works. But for now, I'm using a fabric. You have to use something that is like 100% cotton. Okay, you can't use polyester or satin material, it's not going to work. So just make sure that you get 100% cotton. It doesn't have to be white, it could be any color, but 100% cotton. Okay, my powder here as well, you can use any powder of your choice. It has cooled down and it's more thickened, so now it's ready to use. Make sure that you test it on your skin first. If you are somebody that works for people or whatever, this place is the hairiest part of my arm, you can see. So I'll try and do some tests on there. If you just finish having your shower, this process of applying powder is not really necessary. You can just go ahead and apply because your skin is dry and there's no any oil residue on your skin, so this process might not be necessary. So with sugar wax, you have to apply to the opposite direction of the hair growth, okay, and you wax in the direction of hair growth. So if your hair is growing like this, you apply this way, and then when you are ripping it off, you rip it this way. Okay, it's different from when you are using hard wax. Okay, so I just want to quickly throw that out there so that now this is the testing. We want to test if the wax is okay, and as you can see, it's ready to use. Okay, so I'm used to this waxing of a thing that now it's not even painful. The more you wax, the less you react to the pain. And if you are using a fabric, okay, let me just quickly do a quick disclaimer. I separated this spoon for waxing, okay, because I ordered for wax applicator and it hasn't been delivered yet, in case some of you guys are having issues using a spoon. So I don't eat with a spoon, and you can see how fresh the skin here looks compared to this one that I have hair on it. You have to make sure that the wax is like very running, okay, when you are just pouring it out. That's the best way to ensure that by the time it cools down, it's not going to be too thick that you can't even work it anymore. In case you use a wax and you notice that when it cools down it becomes too strong, just know that the wax is burnt. So if the color is darker than this, probably the wax is burnt. So you have to make sure that once it's reaching like 10 minutes or to the point where the wax is already thickening up, you make sure that you reduce the heat, okay, so that the wax does not get burnt, because if it gets burnt, then it's not going to give you the result that you want. Once it cools down, it's going to be too strong. It will be like candy. Okay, and that's not what we're trying to achieve. You know, cook it to like with a very, very low heat, okay, so that it's going to give you the result that you want. Or I've tried two different options, and this one works best for me. I want to quickly do my arm, and I'll move ahead to do my bikini area, because I'll give you some pro tip on how I wax my VJJ, okay? And these are the things that have worked for me like in the past, and I can swear by it. You know, how to not get ingrown hair when you wax your, like when the hair start growing back on your V area. Guys, this arm is done. Like you can see, there's no more hair, and it's so smooth and neat. I had to change my outfit because I was wearing something with longer sleeves, and it was not going to work for what I'm doing. So if you noticed, when I'm doing this one, I want to make sure that I get, you know, I get very, very close from my first wax, so that even when I'm going to do this second one, I'll be sure that it's just small hair that I'm going to be taking out. So I'll look for something that is wide. Look at the hair. Okay, you can see blood, and this is not even the first time that I'm waxing my armpit and there's still blood. So it takes some getting used to, and you just have to have the mind and stuff. If not, waxing is not for the weak, let me just tell you right now. The result is my motivation, okay, because I'm kind of hairy, and when I wax, it gives me time, you know. I don't have to be shaving every maybe like 3 days or something. So that's why most times I just prefer wax. I took this wet towel. I'm just going to use it to wipe the place. One thing that I love about sugar waxing is that it's very easy to clean, okay. If it was hard wax, it would be hard to like get it off. So well, sugar waxing is easy. Before I put on my clothes, I wanted to quickly show you guys how I prevent ingrown hair. So most times I use this Vanish Ultra. So this is what it looks like, and I just roll it on the fresh wax, okay. I don't use my hand to apply it, because I notice that when I use my hand, my palm tends to start peeling. So I don't use my hand, I just apply like that, and I'll wait for it to dry, and I'll put on my clothes. So what this does is that, because after waxing, your hair follicle is like open, okay, it's like, you know, you can see blood coming out as well, so it's like open and fresh. So this is going to ensure that there's no bacteria or whatever that gets into your follicles, that is like fresh wound, okay, and it's going to ensure that the follicles will quickly close back, and once it closes back, everything will become normal, okay. So now that I'm done with my underarm, like my armpits, I'll just go ahead and, you know, raise my clothes and hang my leg, and I will start waxing down there. Okay, guys, I'm just using the back of the spoon, and you can see the amount that I'm taking, that it's not that much, okay. The hair on my stomach grows downwards, so I will apply upwards and I'll pull it downwards. If you try it that way. It's going to help you a lot. Like, it's going to help with the pain, and you know, the waxing will be less painful. When you pull the skin before you peel the wax, it also helps to make it less painful. So you have to stretch the skin and pull it. You know, stretch the skin with your other hand and pull with the second hand. If you are somebody that cannot withstand the pain, you feel like the pain is too much, just get yourself hair removal cream, and in 5 or 10 minutes you'll be done. But just know that if your hair grows back very very fast, you're going to be back in the next like 3 to 5 days using it again. But for me, I think I like the fact that when I wax, it takes me minimum of 2 weeks for me to start bothering about waxing, which in 2 weeks, if I decide to wax, the hair is not even that long enough. So we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks before I wax, and I just prefer that to having to use hair removing cream every now and then, you know. Well guys, nothing will prepare you for the first time. The first time is always crazy, like, oh my god, the first time is crazy. So if you stick around, I will tell you how to not get ingrown hair from waxing. Okay, so that means when the hair starts growing back, you'll be very very surprised. It happened to me and I was so surprised because I felt like since I waxed there shouldn't be ingrown hair, but girl, did I not lie? I was so surprised. So I don't want that to happen to you. That's why I'm going to be sharing with you how to avoid ingrown hair. So just give me a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed, because I mean, I just be giving out free tips and I just don't even care. Like, it's not about the money for me. So guys, I'm just doing it step by step. Now I've done my stomach. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I've done my stomach, and now I'm going to move to the lower region. Okay, god guys, this down part is so painful, like I cannot even lie. It does not get better, the pain, and the more the hair, the more the pain. Okay, so that's why most times you want to make sure that you wax like when it's like 3 weeks maximum, maybe 3 weeks, you have to wax again, so that, oh guys, look at that. Like I said, the hair is not that much. Look at the hair. I remember the first time that I waxed myself on this channel. Ooh, it was so painful and dramatic. I thought I would never wax again. Like, I thought like waxing is not for me, but yeah, now I'm doing it. I've been waxing myself off camera. Like, I don't even feel like filming it, but now I feel like I've learned a lot and I want to just share my knowledge with you guys. So that's why I'm back here waxing myself on camera. I've been waxing myself like for the past 5 months. I've not used any hair remover. Even the ones I have right here, I did not use them anymore. I just left them. And because of, you know, there's a lot of news going around that, you know, all these chemicals we are using on our skin is risky and all of that stuff. So it's just so scary sometimes. You just have to make sure that you look for other alternatives. You know, there's no any evidence to back it up that people have cancer due to, you know, all these products, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So guys, I'll just off the camera now because obviously you can't see what I'm doing. So when I'm done, I'll come back to give you guys the tips. Guys, it's so tiring because when you want to wax your asshole, you need to make sure that you squat and you get a mirror. I use this. So you get a mirror and you put it beneath you so that you can see everything clearly, and you trust me to make it faster, and you will just, it will help you a lot. I wanted to give you the tip on how to prevent ingrown hair from waxing. I'm going to do, guys, this is the powder in my hand. Okay, I'm going to do a detailed tutorial on that, but then I'm just going to say you can get this vanish ultra, or you can get topicals ingrown serum roller. Okay, that one is also good as well. I'm still testing that one out. Okay, as soon as I'm done testing it out, I will make a video explain to you guys. So you after 1 week, okay, after 1 week, when you notice that the hair started the follicle has started coming together again, you have to make sure that you apply your ingrown hair serum again, like after the first week and the second week. Okay, so make sure that you apply this. Is once the hair is ready to start growing out, the hair is not going to go inwards. Okay, so that's the tip I have for you guys today, and thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this video was informative enough. I just hope that you learned one or two things on how to wax and how to make sure that you don't have ingrown hair and all of that. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.